actually give you a fork, but this is for amateurs. Uánn-kué literally means rice cake in a bowl. Jiggly and bouncy. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
它这头上有 milky。
方林先生。Hi, do you smell that? 粽子的味道，他们在做卤面的那个东西。We are here in Tainan City, Taiwan today, and we wanted to try a dish called uánn-kué. Uánn-kué is a rice cake in a bowl. It's literally a rice cake in a bowl, and they steam it in the bowl. And that's how they make uánn-kué, and it's a specialty here in Tainan. And we are currently on Choochoo-ca-Chew, which is Guohua Street. It's one of the most popular food streets here in Tainan. And along both sides, there are just endless street food, snack restaurants that you can choose from.
What would it be in Chinese?
Uánn-kué. People will be really confused if you say uánn-kué, like, huh? We're here. Hold on. Get my money out. 老板，我要2个蛙桂，2个鱼羹，这里吃啊。看多少？35。好。鱼羹 ，so fish soup, fish thick soup specifically. It's really hot. Now there are like people next to me. I feel really uncomfortable. Not using forks. Forks are for amateurs.
What are we using?
We're using these. Uánn-kué literally means rice cake in a bowl. Kué in general means rice cake. It's a very, very broad and general term. It could be any kind of rice, almost. So it includes sticky rice. It would include this kind of rice, which is made with long grain. Generally, 再来米 is what they use to make uánn-kué. But sometimes for texture purposes, they would mix in and add short grain rice, so it's softer. But traditionally, just one kind of rice is used. But nowadays, a lot of people would add sweet potato starch to make it a little more slippery and like give it more of the Choochoo flavor, that texture that people like in Taiwan. Traditionally, it's just really simple. It just you grind up the rice to make a batter, and then you stir fry a bunch of topping, filling. Usually shallots, pork, and shrimp will be added to this. Sometimes they would also add mushrooms. They just stir fry all the toppings and fillings and put it inside the bowl and then pour the batter in, and then they steam it until it's set and it's done. So the texture of the uánn-kué is pretty soft.
And everybody loves the radish cake.
Everybody loves a radish cake, and it's delicious. When you get a uánn-kué, it comes with the popular Tainan style soy glaze already. The soy glaze is made with soy sauce. It's a little sweet. It's sweeter than soy sauce, and it's got this thick texture. Traditionally, you would eat a uánn-kué with a little spoon, knife thing like this, and as soon as you get it, make a cross. The reason why you make a cross is because the sauce can get into the bottom, and then now you have portioned your uánn-kué into smaller bite-sized pieces, and you're just supposed to take it out like this and eat it. The pork that they use in this uánn-kué at this shop and the store across the street at least is that they use braised pork. So the pork like will roll, so they already have flavor and already have soy sauce seasoning in it. That's why the color of the uánn-kué is kind of brown, it's a little darker. You can actually also find uánn-kué made with brown rice instead of just regular white rice. And it will also give it this color. And some people believe it to be healthier to eat the brown rice 糙米 uánn-kué. For me, the must-have is garlic. So on the table here, they would have a giant tub of just mashed ground garlic, raw garlic, and you add a little bit to your dish or however much you like and mix it in with the sauce. It's super delicious and you really have to try it.
That's a cool spoon.
That's a cool spoon. Yeah, the spoon's like to cook steak. In Taiwan, naturally, when you eat anything, any food, you would have soup to go with it to help wash it down, quench your thirst. We love soup. We have a lot of soupy, brothy items and food. At almost any shop you go to, there will be soup. A lot of these uánn-kué stores or like snacks, 小吃 snack shops are very specialized in what they do. So at this 一味品 uánn-kué, propane delivery distraction. Okay, great. Anyways, so at 一味品 uánn-kué, they only make 2 dishes, and it is uánn-kué and 鱼羹. It's fish soup, but this fish is actually ground up and made into little fish balls, meatballs looking thing. And 羹鸡 in Taiwanese, 羹 means a thick broth, a thick soup. It's hard to explain in English because there's not really a term for this. So thick soup is like the closest thing. Sweet potato starch is commonly used in all kinds of thickening in Asia. It's very similar to tapioca starch. A lot of people also replace sweet potato starch with tapioca starch. And you'll see the texture of the soup is it's quite thick, and it keeps it clear and gives it that very kind of gooey, thick texture. So the broth base is often made with bonito flakes to make kind of a dashi stock, and then thickened, and then they add the 鱼羹 topping on top, these little fish balls that they made fresh here every day. And the fish bowl can be made with a lot of different kinds of fish, or sometimes they specialize in one fish. It could be swordfish, it could be milkfish, it could be any fish that they could get, sometimes shark, just whatever they can find, get fresh at the market. And then they would grind it up to make it into a paste, and then squeeze it out to make these little nuggets to add to the soup. And on top of the soup, there is bamboo shoot and some ginger to accompany this very, very simple, a little sweet, and very tasty soup. And people always add a dash of black vinegar to the soup. Black vinegar is just vinegar seasoned with sometimes different types of vegetables and fruits. So it's more fragrant, there's spices in it, and it's very flavorful. It's delicious. So when eating in Taiwan, taste everything first. Don't add all the condiments unless it already comes with the food. Just try everything first and then adjust to your liking. I hate it when I see people just drown their food with soy sauce. It's such disrespect for the chef. I just can't do it. I want a photo like this. That's up. Oh, big chunks of pork. Yummy. Making a mess. And see the little shrimpy in there. I find a lot of uánn-kué has dried shrimp in it. But here they actually use fresh little shrimp. And the shrimp flavor is very forward, actually. And you can taste it when you bite into the uánn-kué. It's delicious. I've actually never had ginger in ghee before, like in this kind of thick soup. Ginger is often added to seafood or fish items to help brighten it up and also get rid of the fishiness or stinkiness. So it really works. And it's delicious. Like my mouth is so floral and fragrant. And the little fish nuggets that's made with fish paste is very bouncy and it's delicious. It's a very unique texture, I would say, that you don't find very often in America. In Chinese, in Mandarin, we would call this tan, like bouncy, I guess would be the best description for the texture. So they actually give you a fork when you order, but this is for amateurs. This is for outsiders. If you're in the know, go get a bamboo stick and eat it the traditional way. It's more fun. So soft and so like jiggly and bouncy. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. 辣椒 means spicy. Oh, okay. So this chili sauce is actually very common southern chili sauce version. When it's a chili sauce, it's more sweet than spicy usually, and it's in a glazy form. So unlike a lot of the chili paste or chili oil that you would more commonly see in the north, this sweet chili glaze is so common here in Tainan. It's got a really unique chili flavor. I would say it has the fragrance of the chilies, but not really the heat. It's not spicy. I just took like a spoonful. It's really not spicy. Also, note, these are not souvenirs. The store has a sign that says these are expensive to make, so please don't take them home. As souvenirs, they reuse them, they will clean them, sanitize them, wash them, and put it back. Okay, so they are not souvenirs. They're just for here only. Ooh, look, I found little jiggly 卤肉. When I've had it in the north, they usually use ground pork. Never had uánn-kué with wasabi before. Uánn-kué is a very southern dish. You can definitely find it elsewhere in other cities, but Tainan is the place of its origin. So definitely come here and try it. And try wasabi with uánn-kué.
It works.
It works?
I like it.
You like it? Got the little green dots. I don't know anywhere else you can do this, so you should probably come get it.
Didn't you say something about eating this as a kid?
Yeah. My mom would go buy it at a local market in Taoyuan. There's this tiny little stall that makes it. But it's made with ground pork, and there was a boiled braised egg in it, like a quarter of it. That was in the uánn-kué. I don't know. I think I just like garlic, maybe. So I've always loved uánn-kué because they usually add garlic on top. And it's a little sweet, and I've always liked bouncy, soft, QQ textures. So all of it combined, it's a great food for me. And just a perfect snack. It's in a little bowl. So cute. People come here for breakfast generally. This market, all the food here exists for market workers, people who work at the market, but also works because people are coming here to shop. So all the customers eat here as well. And now the market doesn't seem as big right now. People just come here for food. And this is known as the food street, 国华街. Yeah.
Go buy treats?
Yeah, let's go buy treats.
这是迄种
香格伦，
香格伦，
要蚵仔这个汤，
对，偶尔有芋头的。
这等下是。
This is the coolest setup.
哦，好，谢谢。
Okay.
要蚵仔，
好，我来吃。
廿八分，
我笨。
预备了，六，
谢谢。This is a different kind of kué, sticky rice cake. Kué. Yeah, and it's got taro in it. 芋头. 他听得懂芋头，中文可以。yeah, so like I said, kué can be a very general term for just rice cakes. So soft.